Good day everyone, I'm Beatrice, the Community Manager of Gimmer. We are now continuing our series of tutorials. In today's video, we will talk about how to understand the sentiment bar. So let's start with an open strategy already created. Click on Running an Activity. So this is our sentiment bar. This bar indicates how the analysis of the bot is related to the market. This happens in real time. How does the sentiment bar work? Let's say you've only put one entry pointer on your bot. When this indicator is at 100% in buy, at this time, the bot receives a buy sign. We can see this signal just below the holding and performance info right here. In this spot above is informed the percentage for that indication and if it's buy or sell. Now, if we use two or more indicators, a purchase will only be made if these two indicators are pointing to buy. Both bars in the sentiment bar should be indicating buy. The same goes for the selling process. To be executed, the bar of each indicator must be in this red area, meaning 100%, in sell, indicating the percentage down here. And these indicators are the ones responsible for the movement of the bar, according to the market's action response. Let's click now in Strategy and Backtest. I will now explain how the indicators with entry and out action basically work. Click on Edit. We have here the EMA cross in both positions, indicating buy and sell. If we delete the exit indicator, the bot will only understand the inputs and outputs of the operation based on this operation only. Now, if we decided to put another indicator, the exits, like for example the RSI, we can use it by clicking on Add Indicator. After I run the backtest and click on Save It, it will attribute these settings to my bot. It will use the EMA cross as the input and the RSI as the output. If we use one indicator only, it will use for input and output. However, you can insert a different indicator for the output, and the bot will use both indicators. You can also set to output indicators. The bot will wait for the entry indicator to get into action and buy the asset, in this case the EMA cross indicator. And in the exit, the bot will receive the selling signs from the RSI and the Bollinger Bands. So in this case, the bot will consider both indicators for this operation. It's very important that you have a small knowledge of those indicators and what they do, so you can set a successful strategy. All those indicators are based on moving averages, meaning that they work based on the candles. For a better explanation, I will now remove these settings, change the configuration to 15 minutes instead of 1 hour. In this orange bar saying entry indicators, I will choose the RSI and the MACD. And choose the Bollinger Bands in the exit. What I want to show here is the importance of having a little bit of knowledge of these indicators to get the maximum from them. If I choose 15 minutes, each candle represents 15 minutes. In this basic setting, the RSI has a length of 14 periods. It means that it will analyze 14 candles of 15 minutes and then will assign the bot the right time to buy. But in this case, it also depends on the MACD sign. The MACD works differently. It has the fast period, the slow period, and the signal period. If we increase the periods, this strategy it becomes more elaborated. It analyzes a bigger period before giving the buy sign, which means that it analyzes a bigger number of candles before taking a decision. In this strategy, it will be analyzing 120 periods of 50 minutes to give a sign, if it's a good time to buy or sell, and it will only execute if both indicators have the buy at 100% in the sentiment bar. In the exit, the bot will consider the Bollinger Bands according to the time and period that we previously configured. When it indicates 100% in sell, it will execute the operation. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you found useful to understand about the sentiment bar. And if you have any questions, just write in the comments and stay tuned for the next videos. Cheers!